Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your January 2018 mid-month general readings. Thank you so much for joining us here today. Welcome to any newcomers. Thank you for all those of you who continue to follow my YouTube channel, all your shares, likes, subscribes, and for taking the time to send in all your support, feedback, and comments. You guys are brilliant. Keep it up. And always thank you to those of you who continue to keep me so busy with personal readings, my new clients, my regular clients as well. It's an honor and a pleasure. Thank you. If any of you are interested in a personal one-on-one reading with me and you haven't read with me before, you can go to my YouTube channel's homepage, click on the About button for more information and my contact details. You can also find my contact info attached to the description of every videos I post. Turnaround time is usually pretty quick. I do readings full-time, 5 to 6 days a week. It is what I do, and I love it. So I can usually get back to you within the same day or the first 24 hours of your initial response with more information. And scheduling can be anywhere from a few days upwards of a couple of weeks, but almost always within a 2-week period of time or so. We can set up a personal reading for you live or recorded. You can see all my contact details there. It has my email address. Feel free to email me directly. I would be delighted to work with you. For those of you who are not looking for so much of the traditional in-depth personal readings, you just have a quick question or two. For a more immediate response, you can find me on the smartphone app Instantgo under Irish Gypsy. That link is also with my contact details. If you have a decision you need to make on the fly, you have a relationship or an issue that you want to take a quick look at, that's a quicker and more immediate way of getting a hold of me, although personal readings can be scheduled pretty quickly as well. So check that out if you're of a mind to. For personal readings, I do a wide variety of readings. The 6 and 12-month overviews are pretty popular at the beginning of the year too, although you can do them any time of the year. A lot of people like to start off the new year with those for themselves or as gifts for friends and family, so check that out too. All right, let's move right into this reading. This is for the Earth sign of Virgo for January 2018, mid-month. So we're looking at the last couple of weeks of January. I am recording these during the second week of the month. January 2018, mid-month. Let's see what's in store for Virgo for the remainder of January 2018. Make sure to check your rising and your moon sign videos as well for additional insight and clarification, or they may resonate a little more predictively for you. There's a lot of you watching. These are general videos, so they may resonate in one area of your life for some of you and a different area of your life for others of you. The details and specifics will vary, but the messages and the energy fundamentally remains the same regardless of what area of your life it pertains to. Okay, Virgo. So Virgo, for you, we have the 4 of Swords followed by the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Cups followed by the 6 of Pentacles, and from the bottom of the deck, representing overall energy, focus, and advice for the last half of January, we have Temperance. It looks like there's an offer or opportunity coming in that you are considering or being asked to consider. You may also be considering, you may be the one maybe considering making an offer opportunity as well. Some of you, this looks like it's in the emotional or relationship area of your life as well. So we find ourselves around the middle of January 2018 or so, time being fluid as I always say, with the energy of the 4 of Swords, followed by the Knight of Pentacles. So 4 of Swords, air energy here. Let's see, you have 1 pentacle, you have 2 pentacles, a cup, and a sword, and 1 major arcana card. So Swords is air energy. This is all about what goes on up in our heads, our belief systems, ideas, words, how we look at things, our outlook and perspective, and how that affects the way that we relate and communicate with the world and people in the world. Truth, illumination, higher education and learning, all that mental, cerebral, intellectual energy. That's the energy of the Suit of Swords. So the 4 of Swords is a card of taking a break, taking a temporary time out, stepping back a little bit. Sometimes when this card comes up, it represents maybe feeling a bit tired, a bit worn out, maybe even exhausted, some of you. It's interesting because I got this card also, I think, for Capricorn. They were kind of worn out and needing to kind of take a break as well. The 4 of Swords represents taking a step back from conflict, withdrawing temporarily from conflict. I say temporarily, most of the time this points to a temporary step back. deck, because you can see this knight he's still girded in his, he's still, you know, dressed in his armor, which implies that he's not quite finished yet. These three swords are still pointing down at him, representing whatever the challenge or battle or struggle or whatever he's been working hard at, and his own sword is lying close by his hand should he need it. And to this day and age, it would be a cell phone, right? But for the time being, he's not engaged. He's taking a step back. He's trying to recoup, recover, rest, restore himself, recharge, and maybe seek out some wisdom, insight, some truth and clarity, taking some quiet time, taking a rest, taking better care of yourself. Now, it's accompanied and clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. So here we have earth energy, which is the element of the suit of Pentacles. So in the tarot, this usually manifests in the earthly part of our life, meaning the day-to-day practical, tangible area of our life that deals with things we can see and touch and feel, like money, finances, property, real estate, job, etc., or tangible results of the efforts we put into other areas of our life. Knights usually represent the speed at which a situation moves, usually fairly quickly. Knights are known for being spontaneous and impulsive and charging right in. Because they have a mission, a quest, you know, and they're usually quite single-minded and very focused on that. They often represent offers and opportunities because they're the deliverers of the tarot. They were the deliverers in the medieval times. They brought back results, accomplishments from whatever they set out to achieve, or were sent out to achieve. So offers, opportunities, and this is a tangible one in nature. So it could be Virgo, that some of you, so there's an offer or opportunity that has either come in for you recently or is coming in for you maybe around the middle of January or so. It's a tangible offer or opportunity. Now, for some of you, this may be in the job, work, career path area of your life or financial part of your life. It could be the opportunity to invest in something. It could be a new job offer. It could be the start of another career path or a different job offer than what you have. For those of you for whom this might be in the relationship area of your life or the emotional area of your life, because we have the Ace of Cups next to this set of cards, which is new love and romance, or new emotional awakenings, or a new beginning that has a happy, positive, emotional energy to it. So in the relationship area of your life, tangible offer or opportunity could be anything from, you know, a ring, engagement, marriage, moving in together, investing in something together, you know, like your first home or condo or something of that sort, taking a trip together, even maybe like the first time you travel together. You learn a lot from somebody when you travel together, when you live with them. But there's a sense of needing to take a time out to, some of you it may be taking a time out to consider it. Taking a step back, and it could be that you've engaged in a lot of talk or conversation or a lot of mental and emotional energy kind of thinking about whether or not to, you know, is this opportunity going to be good for me, whether it's in the relationship area of your life or the work, career, financial, project aspect of your life. Some of you may be considering making this tangible offer to somebody. You may be also, some of you, I feel like this is kind of split. I feel like some of you, this is in the emotional relationship arena of your life, and it's a new beginning. It's about a new opportunity, a new beginning, which has you feeling kind of excited, but also kind of worn out at the same time. Some of you, this is in job, work, career. I feel like some of you have the opportunity to either start a new business or invest in a new business project with someone, with a partner or partners. It could be that some of you, because I'm getting that there's the job, work, career aspect of your life, but under that umbrella too, I feel like there's a few of you that either are starting to trying to start your own business or your own company, your own project that way, with somebody else or with another group of people, or you're being asked to invest in it. There's been a lot of work and talk and conversation around it, and it has you feeling kind of sort of exhausted, even though it's all positive energy. It just has you feeling kind of maybe a bit overtaxed as well. It's about kind of taking a step back. Maybe over the next couple of weeks, the last half of January, taking some time off, maybe some literal time off if you can, to kind of consider whether or not this is going to be good for you or mutually beneficial for you and the other person or the other people that are involved in it. Because I feel like there's something about you're starting your own business or starting your own company for some of you, and something to do with investing, whether you're trying to get other investors involved in it. I feel like some of you have been working very hard that way, trying to get other people on board. And some of you, it's you may be being asked to give quite a bit or invest quite a bit. Others of you, this is in the emotional relationship arena of your life, but again, you're being asked to take a step back and consider it, or perhaps you're taking some time off to consider whether or not to make this offer opportunity, ask someone to marry you or move in together or something of that sort, or some kind of tangible, practical new beginning. So next to that, we have the Ace of Cups, followed by the Six of Pentacles. So Cups is water energy. In the tarot, this is the energy of emotions, feelings, relationships as well. Aces represent the number one, so they always represent the start of something, a new path, a new beginning, or a new opportunity. So sometimes this card comes up for new love and romance. It could be that some of you have recently met somebody new, potential interest for you, or you will be meeting somebody new in the last half of January or so. Beautiful new beginnings for you. The Ace of Cups also represents new emotional awakenings, or the heart opening up again, or it could just represent, for some of you, especially in regards to business or work or projects, career, it could represent a new opportunity or beginning for you that you feel very happy about. You're feeling very enthusiastic. It holds a lot of potential and a lot of promise, and you're just feeling very emotionally hopeful about it, regardless of what area of your life this is resonating in. Because again, with general readings, some of you, this may be job, work, career, or business, a project, new love. It could be a new emotional awakening, or a new kind of bit of energy and passion interjected into an already established relationship, because you guys are actually starting out on something new, a new project. Maybe you're moving. It can represent a lot of different things for a lot of different people, but the energy and the message is the same. I think you need to focus on taking care of yourself over the last half of January. Rest, sleep, food, eat, maybe take some time off. If you can't, literally take some time off, try and carve out some bits of time to maybe do whatever it is that makes you feel rested, restored, recovered, kind of recharging, and kind of let this new potential opportunity, this new potential beginning, or this new beginning that you've started out on, kind of percolate and ask yourself, kind of think about things. Is this going to be good for me? Is it going to be good for other people involved? Because that Ace of Cups is paired with the Six of Pentacles, which is the card of mutual beneficence, really. It's a card about equality, tit for tat. In relationships, it can represent mutual attraction, mutual respect, mutual giving and receiving. It can represent that you may be on the giving end. Again, some of you may be considering, even feeling a bit worn out from extending yourself or extending the opportunity. Considering an offer maybe that has been incoming for you. This can also represent, sometimes it can represent your relationship with money, having a healthy relationship with money, or needing to look at whether your relationship with money is healthy or not. Health means even, balance, harmony, everything kind of flowing together and working together. In business, it can represent a mutually beneficial work project, work environment, contracts, partnerships, teamwork, but equal giving and receiving. It could sometimes represents that you may be in a position over the last couple of weeks of January in a giving position, or you may be on the receiving end of it. I feel like for a lot of you, you may be on the giving end, whatever area of your life this is manifesting in. You may be on the giving, you may be in a position to give and extend this offer and resources, if that's the case, on this promising new beginning. But be careful that you're not giving to the point that you're depleted, because there is this sense of feeling kind of a bit tired and worn out, even though it's about a new beginning and it looks and feels very promising and very hopeful. Be careful about maintaining balance, evenness, harmony, so you don't wear yourself out trying to get things in motion. I mean, sometimes we find ourselves in a place where we're starting something new and it requires a lot of energy, and maybe there's no getting out of that with this. But at the same time, try and make sure to, over the last half of January, to devote just a little bit of extra energy to taking care of yourself as well, Virgo, because there is a similar sort of energy for Capricorn too, another one of your sister or brother earth signs. So make sure that there's evenness and equality and balance, and that if you're engaging in any partnerships or coming together with other people, regardless of what area of your life it's in, make sure that it's kind of balanced and healthy and mutually beneficial. And that message is strongly echoed and underscored by your crowning card for the last half of January 2018. The focus is Temperance, the major arcana card of Temperance. This is all about, again, balance, unison, harmony, holding opposite extremes in unison and harmony, because that's what temperance means. What does it mean to temper something? It means to blend two things that are of different value or different temperature. In the culinary world, this would be blending something really hot with something really cold. If you put it all in all at once, it's not going to blend. It's going to break and separate, and it won't come together and be this lovely, harmonious, emulsified blend. You have to add a little bit at a time till everything comes up to the same temperature, and then stir everything in that way. In an emotional sense, psychological, spiritual sense, it's kind of like being in the middle of a seesaw or teeter-totter. When you're on the outside edge, you're at the mercy of everything, the elements, your feelings, other people's opinions. Being in the middle, being tempered on an emotional and mental and psychological, spiritual way, means that you're standing in your own truth and knowledge and reality. You're grounded, you're in the center, you're stable, you're in harmony and balance. So make sure, whatever area of your life this is resonating in for the last half of January 2018, Virgo, that your focus, your end goal, that it always comes back down to, is this balance. Can I maintain balance in my physical, mental, and emotional health as well? Make sure to take care of yourself, and try not to find yourself in a position where you're giving too much, you're extending yourself too much outward. Make sure that everything is kind of weighing out even in the end. Even if you have to work a little harder at this time, take a little bit of time off to try and compensate and recover from that. So Virgo, that pretty much wraps up your January 2018 mid-month general readings. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, that you found it useful and helpful, that it gave you a little bit of food for thought, maybe a little insight, hopefully. I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the February 2018 general readings. Again, if any of you are interested in a personal one-on-one reading with me, just go to my YouTube channel's homepage, click on that About button for more information and details. You can also find my contact info attached to the description of the videos I post. Feel free to email me or ping me on the smartphone app Instantgo as well. So take care, Virgo. As always, I wish you joy, peace, blessings, and a happy life as we continue to move into this beautiful new year. Take care, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.